Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Knowles Tarot. Hope you guys are feeling pretty good. Doing all right. I hope it's been a pretty good week for you. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be, we're going to be reading your current and your future energies. We're going to be doing that with one overall energy with the Wisdom of the Oracle. And then we'll do 2 cards for your current and future with the Lenormand and the Hermetic Tarot to clarify. Yeah. So yeah, welcome in. If you're a returning visitor, or hold on, I guess it's just for everybody. Make sure to like the video, share it, subscribe if you like, notifications, that kind of thing, and yeah, if you're a returning visitor, I was gonna also say, it's sorry that it's pretty dark, but you guys know how it goes. If you're not returning, if you're a new visitor, thank you, welcome in. I say it so seriously like that. I'm gonna say like, welcome in, how you doing? More so. I just wanted to say sorry for the dark. Normally the readings aren't, or it can be sometimes, but usually it's because it's nighttime and we'll do a late night tarot. But this is actually early morning, so it's like kind of dark but still kind of bright. Just sorry about that. But either ways, hopefully the audio is good, is okay enough. So let's get into this. We're gonna be looking at your current and future energy. That can be where you are right now, and then sort of where the universe is leading you to. But yeah, let's start with the overall energy with the Wisdom of the Oracle to get like one card to see like. I usually use the overall Oracle card to see like if this message resonates with you. It's like the doorway, the bridge, the little what's that one thing called? The piece that's in between. I can't remember. A threshold. My goodness. Yeah, it's like if you look at this card, this resonates with what you're sort of here to look into. Then maybe this reading is for you. And also, if this reading is for you, everything. Some things may resonate, some things may not. Just sort of like take what helps, take what you need, and then anything else you can just sort of just let it fall away, I guess. I don't know the best way to describe that. It is early morning. I didn't just wake up, but I feel like I did. Either ways, let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so let's see what's we're gonna look at your overall energy with the Wisdom of the Oracle. So what would be the collective's overall energy with the Wisdom of that one? Faster than usual. Imagine. Oh, that's cool. I just did a reading a little bit ago, and this card came out with this deck. What's at the bottom? A Change in the Wind. Whoa, they both came out in the other reading I did. So let me see. Your overall energy is Imagine. We read that last time. Let me see if I can look at it again. But this was all about creating something. Using your imagination to create something, dreaming. Let me see. So maybe your dreams are important. What number is that? I can't see. 20. Okay. So it flipped right to the page, and also the card came out pretty fast. So what I would say is that this energy does seem pretty fast. Like things move sort of fast. Whether it's for the good or the bad, I can't tell yet, but Imagine seems like it might be good, like creative processing, or some sort of process, moving faster than expected, which is hopefully a good thing for you guys. So essential meanings of the Imagine card is turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity, and illusions. And since we're just playing one card, I'll try to read the message. It says, who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have what life that you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life that you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feels or what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you'll see that these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. Very cool. I that's very cool. It all has the energy of like literally sort of like dreaming it and then making it real. Um yeah, it doesn't I think it's heavily talking about like the imagination part of it. So right now, I don't know, it definitely feels like you guys are in a moment before something is made real or something is created, and you're just like, I wouldn't say you're dreaming about it. Well, you could be, but it's more so like you're reaching into your imagination. You're reaching into. It's like it's very moon energy. I always feel with imagination. Um, with it being dreams too, it's like yeah, parts of it are unknown, and the moon also has phases, so things become clear as you move forward and take step by steps through your creative or the process of creating something. So whatever this is, it's just important to keep dreaming, and also like keep the faith. Like, even when the moon is like in a new moon, which I don't have my watch, but I think we're in a new moon right now actually. So this could be pertinent, important to right now. But like even when like there is like a new moon phase, like and you can't see the moon, to continue to like still sow the seeds, still create, um, like still imagine. Something is important about that right now to keep like the dream alive in some sense, because it's even with the new moon, it's the start of a new cycle and something. So there's your if like you needed that piece of validation for your faith, there's that piece of validation. It's like keep the faith. It's just important. Continue to imagine. Also, it's like a childlike energy, but like in that way of of like dreaming in the impossible. And as you grow and temper out, like you can balance that. So it's like dreaming in the impossible, with also the practicality of things. But then dreaming like in the impossible, like no, one doesn't negate the other. That's what I was gonna say about the imagination card. It talked a lot about like all the things that are not real yet, but it's still in your imagination. But at the same time, you're bringing it into reality. So like one is not more important than the other. You still have to imagine just as much as you have to practically work for what you want. So it's something very interesting about that right now. And then when you have it, to take care of it and whatnot. But I don't think Spirit's saying all that right now, so let me just go ahead. I think that's mostly just me trying to read the energy of it. So you guys are definitely creating something. We're looking at the Lenormand now. We're going to look at 2 cards for your current and future. I just saw the King of Pentacles. That's nice. That feels very like it'll be a good person to take care of a manifestation. It's got all the resources that it would need. Alright. So with the Lenormand, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, we're going to be looking at the current and future energy. I hope my future energy involves a good meal, because I gotta make me something. Alright, anyways, I'm veering off. Let me see. Alright, so for the collective, what is the collective's current energy? All down here. Ooh, the 6 of Swords, which is the Tower. For the purposes of this reading, I'll take a picture of the spread in some light, and I'll post it to the community board, and I'll link it below because I don't think they're really that visible at the moment. It's better than at nighttime. So yeah, let's see. The Tower, which is the Six of Swords, and also the number 19. Because of all that combination, it feels like enlightenment on something. So in current energy, Six of Swords, Six of Swords helps you move forward. The 19 in this card reminds me of the sun from the tarot. So it's like very bright, very something in the current. And with the Tower, it's very clear because like it stands above, so you're able to see it. So like something very clear in the six Swords, a clear direction, like a clear direction to move forward into. And with the sun, that makes it feel healing as well, or the 19. So like a healing direction. Overall is what I see here. It's like you're moving forward. What it feels like is like you're moving forward into something, into a new direction. And even with this Tower card, maybe you're moving away from like... No, actually moving into, it feels like. Either moving away from or moving into some sort of a community. And you could be leaving one community for another, or you could just be entering a community for the first time. I don't know what that is. But with it, it feels healing, and it also feels like it serves the purpose of healing you, but it also serves the purpose of moving you forward. So it's like, it almost feels like I guess you didn't have a choice whether or not you were moving forward. It's just where you were moving forward to was like the choice. I don't know. I can't tell how that comes out. Vice versa, almost. What I will say in the current with 19 and the Tower card here, the Lenormand, they also talk about structures. It also talks about it feels like crown chakra, and it also just feels like the mind with that air there. I don't know. Social structures in the current, maybe changing social structures, changing communities, because it can be about major change as well that's going on in the current. But just whatever it is, it's good that the 6 is there because it balances it. You're aligned. I don't know. Oh, well, it's funny I said the 6 because I looked at the bottom of the deck and it's literally the number 6 with the I believe it's the it's like when it's about a situation where it moves from darkness to light, so it's more of that energy with the Imagine and the moon, where like the phases, even if it's in the new moon phase, you're starting off as something you can't really see what it is now. Continue to work through it, move through it, and you'll be able to see the sort of the light at the end of the tunnel, the full moon. You'll be able to see the full growth of your manifestation if you just continue to have faith in it and work for it. Is what we were talking about earlier. Excuse me. But in the current energy, it just says major change, moving forward. And that I can see how that ties in, because if you were moving away from one community, then everything you knew is, essentially gone. So then now you're left at a imagine the process of a full moon. You're at the full moon and now you're breaking back down to a new moon, right? So this is like you leaving a community. You started the full moon, you're completely with them, but then as the full moon breaks down into like the half, and then the waning, whatever, it breaks down. So it's like as you separate yourself from whatever this is, you start to know it less and less. Kind of like how you remember things less and less over time. But whatever this is, it's more so the community example where it feels like you're leaving something, not even just a community, you're leaving something that you just know of, something that you are familiar with, something that you have a structure around, something that maybe even you could call home, or just some place even, as the full moon breaks down. What I'm saying with this process is you get to know it less and less, So now, but now it feels like then you could be at that new moon phase where you've been away from it, or you've been distancing yourself from it, or whatever, and now it's like you are off on a new journey for that new full moon, that new I don't know, new environment, new place, new thing. But yeah, if you were at that new moon phase, you wouldn't know where you're going in that sense. But it's okay because like that doesn't mean that the full moon won't come back again, you know? You will have clarity at some point again. And maybe you do have some now, and that clarity is exactly what the new moon is. It's like you know the moon is there. It's just not being lit up by the sun. So it's like almost like imagine like the inside of your body still exists even if the sun doesn't touch it. And what I mean by that is like just because we can't see our organs doesn't mean they don't exist, you know, from the outside. So just because you don't see your manifestation just yet doesn't mean you should give up on it, doesn't mean you should not believe in it, because that's exactly the trick, you know, of the darkness. Um, you know, um, I say all that to say that please continue to believe, because it feels like this message here is like, you guys have got some good things going here, and it feels like it's almost like these good things are still at a time where you can't see much, but please don't give up on it. But yeah, let's move forward and see. What would be the future energy for the collective? Oh, it's so weird. I came out here this darker. Oh, future energy for the collective would be the Fox. Number 14, the Nine of Wands. Very interesting. We'll clarify that with tarot. You can't even really see it, so I'm still gonna have to take a picture. 14, balance, patience, Nine of Wands, completing a cycle, for sure. And there's a 10 at the bottom, so completing it, and then once you do, it's gonna really help you start a new cycle. Well, the Fox here is really interesting. Damn, I wish I had the book for this deck, because this one I didn't remember looking up too much. But I do know. Oh wow, I do know one thing I remember about the Fox is that it leaves this barnyard. Please see references to the photo. It leaves this barnyard early in the morning, because I think it goes out for a hunt or whatnot. But this card is about, it can usually be about like an individual journey, a hunt, but it also is about like feeling different from the community, because I remember this fox looks at these chickens and like it can see that it's not the same as the environment that it's in, so that's why it breaks away for like a you know, like a journey of discovery or whatnot. But I mean, this card, it's, I don't know, it's also still about like a hunt, so it's like it feels like a hunt for like a discovery of something in your future. It's like you are moving out on a path, and with that 14 is like that there's a temperance energy of not only patience but like the equal balance of how things work out. So it's like things take their it's gonna be a process. Nine of Wands could feel, I say Nine of Wands could feel I can't even think of the right word. Not treacherous, exhausting almost. Um, but the Nine of Wands is still like the fighter that doesn't like give up, and that's what we were still kind of just talking about with the whatever this dream, this imagination, this I don't know, this whatever it is that you want for yourself in this. It's like not to give up on it. I think that's cool there with that card, with the fox coming out. Yeah, in the future energy, it's almost like I see you. And if you're the fox, it's like you literally left that tower, you left that building, and now you're. And why you're leaving this is because like it's because I don't know. It feels like you're different than the environment. It feels more so like, because if I think about it, like this fox, I don't know. It's not that it is a wild animal, and it doesn't. I don't really normally see them in barns, and so it feels like almost like I'm like, I don't know how to describe the energy of like domestication in this, but it's almost like because of like where you were, you maybe had to adapt, even though it wasn't your natural environment. Um, and that's just what I'm feeling here, where it's like almost maybe just, yeah, maybe if not discovering yourself, just discovering more. And with the Knight of Wands, it's discovering more through like through a process. Knight of Wands is fire energy, so it's a lot of like, I don't know. What the best example just flew through my head was like walking through hot coals. It's like it's a treacherous process. I don't know, but it's like a spiritual awakening in that sense, where like you learn more, you open yourself up to more, you gain strength in it. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it because another one could also be like carrying 9 flaming torches on your back. But it's like it's not without reason. That's the thing. It's not without reason. It's like I feel like there's like a point A and point B. It's just like you still like, you have where you come from, and there's an area where you're going to. So it's like you have to drop these wands off at another place. You have to carry them on your back, so it's gonna burn. But at the same time, they're gonna be you're gonna be able to release them at a certain point. You just have to make it to the destination. So that's what it feels like. You are, if I don't know, going on a journey. I don't know. And in this there is a destination, and then once you release these once you release the wands, release what I would feel like the old journey almost, because if that's what that would be, and 9 is like a full complete circle, and that makes sense. If we're going to the next, what would be the next full circle, would be like the next cycle, then that would only mean that that's exactly what you would be leaving behind, which would be the old cycle. It almost feels the old version of you, the old ways, old patterns. 19, which is not old pat. I don't know. It's just whatever it is. It's with the wands too. It's fire, so it's spiritual. It's very personal to you. So it's like it's all about your individual journey. Those details I would not know specifically, but you do. It's like a gut feeling. So like that's what that part is. What I do know specifically though is that you are releasing it, and it is letting a weight off your back. You get to cool down. Maybe and I see like a new community too, a new area, a new hobby, just a new place that feels like home. So that can be internal or external. Like so, like a new game that you like, a new TV show you like to watch, or it could be something physical. Where it's like a new job, a new home, a new family member, a new car. And it's like, I don't know. That's where that balance energy comes in too. Oh dang, the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Not bad. So we're gonna be looking at the Hermetic Tarot to clarify and see what the current and future energy is. Yeah, it's definitely much brighter. That's for sure. What the freak? All right. I want to shuffle. Oh, the moon just came out at the bottom. That's so cool. So there's definite moon energy here. Makes sense. Alright. I think, does the Imagine card have it does. I even forgot it has a moon in it, but I remember I saw it in the last reading. Okay, so in the current energy, it's a tower from the Lenormand, so let's see. Oh, what the heck? Temperance. So the Temperance energy is for sure here. That's cool, because then it's like, that's, I'm definitely feeling that that's the energy of like, this is a process. Because that can be patience, but at the same time, it's like, then you ask yourself, why is there patience involved in the Temperance? Like, why would it be described as that? And it's because it's almost like the alchemy of life. It's like cooking, or even like the environment, like climates, like things work out because of the way that things also work out. So it's like if you put water in a hot pot, then the water does boil. It's like things have reaction, and reaction cause and effect. So it's like things have to work out as they do. Um, and that's why patience is involved, because it's like we can't make things just happen. We can do our part. We can put the water in the pot and then turn on the heat, but we can't make that water start bubbling. We are not like real life magicians. That's another life, I think, sometimes. But on this physical planet, there's no way for us to do that kind of magic. Really, the magic is different here, in a sense where it's like, the magic is in time. It's like just letting things work out. But that's what I feel in the current. It's like things are working out as they do. With the tower here, tower and this temperance. What number would that be? That would be number 2. There's also energy of Sagittarius, 6 of Swords. So moving forward, but like taking your time. Maybe even taking your time to remember an old thing that used to feel familiar. And sometimes even when I think of that, it's like the process of like emotionally leaving something behind sometimes, or even just like I don't know, not even just emotionally, but leaving it behind in general. What comes up with that, the feelings, the thoughts, stuff like that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that, taking your time to heal from an old place, heal from an old mindset. The patience here. Why is the patience here? Because I would say the patience is here again because of those moon phases. Or even like a nighttime, like if it feels dark even from night to day, like, and we were talking about how the tower is about structures. We do have a time structure where sometimes it's nighttime and it's dark, and then sometimes it's daytime and you can see. So it's like this process is exactly the same, where even though it's dark, even though it feels like there's no ability to see your way through it, just as sure as you know 2 a.m. turns into, I guess, what, 8 9 10, as sure as the night turns into day, like the end of this process, or the light at the end of this tunnel, will come to you. I don't know what it is in that. It's just like having the faith to know that there is a structure, having the faith to know that there is like I keep saying there's light at the end of this tunnel. I don't know why, but just that and even with the moon phases, I think there's a lot about growth, because it grows into a full moon. So there will be growth here. There will be like you're going out on this journey, and maybe you're doing it out of the yeah. I just like it's more so faith. Not the religious aspect where it's you're with the community, you're with the group, you got people to lean on, and you always have people to lean on, but I mean like more so you're bouncing off of a group. This is more like an individual, like, oh, I'm stepping out on faith, I'm stepping out on this journey with my own 2 feet on 2 hands, and it's like you're having to just have faith in yourself, your dreams, your abilities, because they are leading you to a good place. And we can kind of see what that is with the fox in the future. Foxes are also it feels like a pretty attractive energy for some reason. I was thinking of that with the words like foxy and such. It's just like, but why is foxy considered attractive, I guess? It feels like, so I was thinking that this is mysterious, mischievous. It's got that, like, I don't know, so something about that. Maybe where you're going forward to is mischievous, it's mysterious, but it's very alluring at the same time. Like you don't, again, I guess that's the darkness, the moon energy. You don't know much about it, but it's still very alluring. So I mean, then there's discovery, then there's the 14, the temperance energy of patience, of taking your time to figure it out and do what's best for you. So let's see. What do we have with the fox? Coming out with the 6 of Cups. Was there an energy of familiarity? That feels like it. Yeah, because we were talking about the fox leaving something that's familiar to them, a community, a home that's familiar to them, and that would put you in the moon energy. Because again, you're leaving something behind. You no longer are familiar with anything. So I would say with the Six of Cups, because the Six of Cups is about a lot of things. It's like the past, present, future. It can be about past relationships, memories, but it usually mostly to me means like it talks about alignment with the sixes. Um, and with the Six of Cups, it's like an alignment of emotions, an alignment of feelings, of heart desires. It's just when your heart feels like it's like aligned almost, where like it's balanced, where like it weighs out all right. So this is also Scorpio energy, and we're in Scorpio season, so it's funny. Since this is a Sun in Scorpio in this card, you could be having some pretty intense memories right now, or also maybe just memories in general. Maybe just like thinking of the past, thinking of past relationships, past things. And with the fox, maybe a past community, um, where just to simply put, you just may have been different from that community, or like maybe this fox is now going to find a fox community, something that they feel more natural in. But it's weird though, because even though, and this is like the balance, the weird balance of like Scorpio. It's like even though you didn't fit into this community, it's it feels like it's like all that you've known in a sense with the Six of Cups. So it's like even though you didn't fit in, you were still very familiar with it. You're still very. It's almost like the adopted energy, but not. I mean, you could be adopted. This is it's not the full energy I feel here, but it just feels like you were adopted into a culture, a community, whatnot. But in the future with Six of Cups, maybe just remembering it, the way the fox looks back in this, moving forward, still reminiscing. I feel like this is good though, because I feel like with the Sun in Scorpio, this is transforming. It's two things happening at once. It feels the movement of moving forward is like fire, and the looking back feels like it gives me that water energy of the emotions, where I feel there's where the transformation happens. Because maybe it's about a choice. Because in that moment, there's where the transformation happens. Then you make a choice. You either move forward or you go back. So I mean, I think that's what this is about. Maybe you're making a choice in the future, a bit of a crossroads. It feels like you make a really good choice. I see, because it's like the Six of Cups here, where you're. Well, honestly, it doesn't show. Because Six of Cups is really just about feeling aligned. So whatever you feel most aligned to, is what you should decide on. I don't think it's really saying much on that yet. But the Six of Cups with the moving forward in the future. I don't know. Definitely what I see here is with this, because it's like the DNA strands here, I always feel like this is, but it's like these plants are being like they're like in a formation. They almost feel like roots. It's like things are like it's sewing together almost. It feels like it's like you are with this choice, with this journey, with this new discovery of yourself, with this new way of living. You are like sewing, creating, you're building your future as it comes. So that's a really cool thing. I feel like this is you being able to be given the reins to like start creating the future that you want in a sense. Um, and I don't know. Yeah, because the fox is on their own in this, and that's a more. It's almost like when people move away from cell towers because they believe it'll like help heal them, like help them stay away from radiation. It's like you leave this community or this place or this environment because now it'll give you the free space to think and create what it is that you need. And that's a good thing because that's the action you're taking, and then the universe is backing you up with the imagine, with the faith. It's like we will bring this in for you. Just have the faith. I think that's really beautiful. I don't know. It's really cool. There's a lot of cool creation energy in this, and very, very stand on your own, have faith because this will happen. This will. It's like this beautiful it's like this like blossom of a cycle will come in for you, and when it does, like the land of milk and honey. It's an almost impossible place, but it's only impossible because you haven't seen it yet, and that's what makes it impossible, you know. But it's like if you can dream it, it may sound goofy, but you really can like create it. It just takes like time and patience and work, which can be frustrating, but it is like that's the equal exchange. But yeah, keep on dreaming in what this is, because this is really nice. Um, yeah, hopefully this helps. That's it for today, but I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment, put on the notifications. If you want a personal reading, I forgot to say, I always do. I usually do. The info for that is down below. Other than that, stay safe, drink water, do your best to stay happy, and I don't know what else. Yeah, go eat and enjoy your lives. Early morning, I guess I should wake up a bit. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good one. Bye, guys.